Hey guys, it's Vornskyr here, and today we're back in Euro Truck Simulator 2, and I'm taking a look at yet another American truck. This is the Freightliner Coronado. The mod came out, I don't know, maybe a week ago? I'm not really sure. You see I'm carrying this giant box trailer as well, that's a different mod, trailer mod. But yeah, so let's take a look at this truck. I'm not starting at the dealership or at the workshop or anything like that, because there's really no customization options or anything like that to show you. It's a really basic truck. You can change the wheels, and I think that's it. There might be front mirrors as well, but yeah, that's about it. There's really no customization at all. The chrome looks a bit weird because I've had to turn down my reflections quality, which is why the chrome looks the way it does. It's just the fact is so much chrome causes my frame rate to drop really badly because it's rendering so many reflections in all the surfaces. So that's why I've done that. Yeah, so let's take a look at if I can. I think I can do this. If I go to diagnostics, there we go. So you can see it's 515 horsepower and 2,300 newton meters with an 18-speed gearbox. I can't remember if there was an option for 12-speed gearbox. I think there was, so that's okay. You can see it's a bit damaged as well. People keep running into me. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. Yeah, so let's drive for a little bit with this. Shall we? So let's get in the interior. It's a pretty nice interior. I mean, it's not fantastic. I've seen better, but it's also not terrible. And you know, the gauges work and everything. So let's turn it on. I like that the air starter. You don't see very many trucks in this game with that. It's a nice touch because trucks do have that. Maybe not all trucks, but I've seen a couple that do have it. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, I've got a couple things in here. It's weird that you see that switch flicking up and down. That's actually the parking brake, which I think should actually be either the red or the yellow switch over there. But anyway, I don't know why they've done that the way they have. But so it has an interesting exhaust note. I'm not really sure about the engine brake. We'll hear that better as I actually get on the road. No GPS or anything like that, so you're gonna have to be using this one. Looks like we got a break in traffic. So this is a pretty heavy load as well, so it'll take me a bit of time to accelerate. So it's a 39 ton load, and it's I'm doing a crazy long drive as well. I'm not going to show you the whole thing because it's going to take me forever. Yeah, so we're getting up to speed. So it's not a bad sounding engine. I think it's, at least in the outfitting or the whatever it's called, the customization, the mod author has decided that it's a Detroit diesel engine. So I guess the engine noise is simulating that. But that's the only engine option as well, there's nothing else. So if you don't want this engine, too bad. Basically. So we're going to be in the middle lane. But it runs pretty smoothly and everything. I mean, like I've said, I had some frame rate issues with the sheer amount of chrome that's on the truck, but I mean that's more a thing with my setup. I think this is far from the only truck that causes that problem. A lot of the American trucks with all the chrome have that as a bit of an issue for me. So let's get one of these views while we're going in a straight line. Not that one, not that one. There we go. Look at the size of this bloody trailer. That's stupid. So I've still got 1,630 kilometers to go, which is a bit insane. I'm basically driving from one side of Europe to the other, so I'm not gonna do a video for the whole thing because it will take like hours, many hours. It's a pretty cool looking truck. I think it would. It's really designed to be used with trailers, at least in its current configuration, like with the cab and everything. Not really designed for a heavy load, I don't think, but whatever. So paint jobs. I actually can't remember. It's not particularly useful, I know. I don't think there were many paint jobs. It does have metallic paint support, so that's pretty cool. And I like that there's not too much crap cluttering up the interior. I mean, looks like what, pack of cigarettes or something, and some other stuff. But there's nothing that really gets in the way, which is nice to see. I mean, I've said this before, I don't mind having interior options, but once, like, when they're just kind of forced on you and they get in the way, that's really annoying, at least for me. So it's cool that this doesn't have any of that. Let's drop it down another gear and we'll actually see what the engine brake sounds like. So maybe go down to 15. Yeah, it's not the best, maybe not the best engine brake noise I've heard. It kind of sounds like just a bunch of rocks in a blender or something. Whatever. It works. So it's going to take me a while to get back up to speed now. And is this guy going to run into my trailer? Maybe. I'm not sure if the trailer will actually clip into him or not. I mean, I think it's basically the width of the lane. Maybe even slightly wider than the lane is, so... Basically when I'm driving this thing, I'm trying to stay in the far right lane as much as possible, just so I can hang half of the trailer onto the shoulder and avoid collisions with anything. But it looks like I actually got close enough to that guy that it scared him off, so that works, I guess. So other things, other interesting things, update 1.14 is in beta right now, so you can, if you go into Steam, you can opt into the beta and download that updated client. I haven't done that yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. Ooh, a bit of a frame rate drop there. I want to finish this drive apart from anything else. I'm not sure how much time I'm going to have to play this game, so that could take a while just by itself. But I don't know. I kind of, in a way, I do want to see what the changes that they've made. But at the same time, I kind of want to just wait until it's all finished and polished before I jump into it. I don't know. But yeah, so that's stuff like, it's the tag lift axles, it's obviously the new DAF truck, the XF I think it is, I don't know. And it's interesting, there's already, you look at the modding websites, there's already a ton of mods coming out for the new truck. There's also stuff that's already supporting the tag lift axles, so that's pretty cool. So basically as soon as the update is actually released officially and everything, there's going to be plenty of mods that support it if you're interested in using mods. So that's all cool. One little thing I've noticed about this truck, you see the what's it called, the radio? You see the cable moves back and forwards as you accelerate? It's a pretty subtle change, but it's a nice little touch. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. So this trailer that I'm using, it's not the Jazzy Cat trailers. You might have seen, if you've seen some of my previous videos, you might have seen me use some of these trailers before from this guy. The cat, that big cat truck that I did with the Russian truck, that was one of the trailers by this guy as well. And this is actually just a pack full of his trailers. So I think the guy's name is Road Hunter. I'll put a link to the pack in the description. And it's basically, it's all oversized heavy loads. It's really cool. So this one is one of the wider ones, obviously, as you can see. And how far am I going anyway? So I started all the way down here, so I've actually come a fair way already. Further than I thought I had. So I'm just going up here to Finland. You notice my my progress has been reset a little bit, because I'd actually driven up to Kuopio up here, but I had a problem with a mod. Basically, I installed a mod and I forgot to do my saves correctly and everything. I ended up having to restore from a backup, which had a bunch of didn't have as much progress on it, but that's what happens when you do stupid things. So nobody to blame but myself, really. But yeah, so it's a pretty cool truck, this Freightliner. I mean, there's a few Freightliner mods out there I don't think I've shown on before. A lot of them are actually really old, and they don't seem to have been updated in quite a while, so they don't work so well. And some of them just don't work at all, basically. At least I haven't been able to get them working. So, yeah, it's pretty cool finding one that works and is solid. I mean, it hasn't caused any problems for me, which is good. It would be nice if it had more customization, but, you know, it's okay as it is. So what are the other Freightliner ones? There was a FLD 120, I think. That one only came out a couple of months ago, but I haven't been able to get that one working either. That one's got like a more classic shape, whereas this is the more modern sort of shape. Yeah, that one was like, it was more square, boxy, all that sort of thing. So I'd like to get that one working, but haven't had any luck so far. That's okay. So yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot to it. Shit, didn't want to run into that guy. There's not that much to show with the truck really. I mean, now that you've seen it driving, like I said, there's basically no customization options. We can get some more outside shots once we're going in a straight line. That would be nice, I guess. Might have to drop down to 17 here. Pick up a bit of speed. There we go. Look at the size of this bloody trailer. It's so stupid. So it's a good looking truck actually. I like it. I have no idea where I am in the road. Luckily there's nobody next to me. So I'm all over the place. Turning. So yeah, maybe not the best sounding engine, but I think it's probably a fairly realistic sounding engine. You know, I mean, not every truck has crazy loud straight pipes on it, so a lot of them they actually want to be as quiet as possible and all that. So I think it works fairly well. Not so sure about the engine brake, but whatever. Who cares? So I think I'll probably end this here, to be honest. I don't think I've been recording for that long, but I think I've showed you pretty much everything there is to show you. I can't actually look into the back compartment or anything like that. It works fine, sticking your head out the window so you can still reverse and everything. Yeah, so that mirror seems a bit glitchy at the moment. I'm not sure what's going on there. But yeah, so this is the Freightliner Coronado. As always, there's going to be links to, I'll leave a link to the truck and to the trailer pack in the video description, so check those out if you're interested. But yeah, so until next time, I've been Vornskyr. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.